Is a man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with.
Who want her man? Who want her man?
Can I ask how old he
If you
is?
don't want your man, somebody in here gonna take him.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mental Thoughts HQ. Today reacting to a video from tonight's conversation, looking at a woman asking if the man paying every bill in her house is even worth keeping. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We're on a goal to currently hit 500 subscribers and every sub counts. Anyways, let's jump right into this video.
This video was made for strictly artistic and comedic reasons only. No harm or offense is intended upon anyone featured or shown in this video.
What's your name? What's your question?
Hey, my name is Roberta. My question is a man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with?
What you mean don't have? Hold on, wait a minute.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
Like, he pays all the bills, he take care of the kids, he step in everything.
How he do that with no ambition?
Because
It sounds like the ambition don't look like you want it to.
I want to, like, be a homeowner one day. I want property. I want, he got money. But I want more.
You know what?
He's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the man pays every bill, raises the kids, runs the household, and the question is whether he's worth staying with. Sounds like she's just describing a good man and calling it a problem.
Okay. Can we gonna first give attention, and I'm gonna validate your feelings before I move forward. The only reason, not the only reason, one of the reasons I'm gonna say I do understand is because it may just be a personal preference of yours to be attracted to a man that has ambition.
It is.
It's not about whether or not a man can take care of the bills or whatever the case may be. You desire a man that achieves, that wants more, that goes afterwards. And I'm gonna just say this one thing before we go further. Be careful what you ask for. There are so many women that want a man that has ambition until you find out that ambition and quest for it is bigger than his affinity to you, and that you will come second place to that man's ambition. I'm gonna tell you this, I've been doing this thing for 6 years, 7 years. Probably, matter of fact, it might be 8. First time I came to Chicago, it was by myself, and we did 150 people. And since then, I ain't stopped. This is 2017. We tour all the time. We be tired. We're tired now. And I'm gonna tell you this, it's nonstop, day in, day out, day in and day out. A woman may look at me and be like, bro, I love his ambition, until you gotta live with me, until you gotta sacrifice for it. So before we get into your question, I just want you to know that you find a man with ambition, you better be prepared to deal with it. But can we answer a real question real quick?
You got a man that's taking care of you. He's taking care of the kids. He's taking care of the house. And you're sitting up here asking, is he even worth me staying with him? You're not gonna understand the magnitude of asking a question like that until that man looks at you and asks if it's worth staying with you.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Do you know what it looks like outside?
Don't
Do you
get
know
me
how
like
many
I'm
women
a
are
fool.
taking
I'm
care of
not a fool.
themselves and taking care of their houses and their kids without a man present that wants to be that partner in that season? Ambition is beautiful. Ambition is a beautiful thing, but partnership is amazing. Having somebody that's willing to be in that with you. I think that is disgusting how we discard people based on a comparison of what we think love is supposed to look like. This don't even sound like a real train of thought. This sounds like an Instagram topic or debate. Is it worth me staying with my man that's taking care of me, my kids, and my house? In the year 2025, when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you, and he is taking care of your kids, and you are figuring out, should I leave him? Are you cool?
So Kira does not hold back, and she really shouldn't, because it's the truth in today's day and age. The job market is cooked, housing is cooked, people are walking out on their kids entirely, and this man is at home paying every bill, and raising his children right. And her question is, should she leave him? Now, ambition is nice, but partnership is even rarer.
No, because I can talk to you. I can talk to you, right? Since we're talking about ambition, right? Let's talk about ambition. No. Wait. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish. But let's talk about ambition. This is what ambition looks like. Ambition looks like this. I'm very ambitious. I done been to 30 cities this year. I got 5 books. But guess what? I gotta pay them bills by myself. I gotta take care of that kid by myself. I gotta take care of that house by myself. So unless you're ready for the aggressiveness that comes with that ambition that you're seeking, then I need you to rephrase what you're asking for.
Let me rephrase it.
Okay, go ahead.
I make my own money. I
Okay.
make more than him.
Ooh.
Right? So I'm not saying I'm some bum that can't take care of my kids, can't take care of the household, nothing like that. He's a good man. But I feel like if he lock in with me, we could be so much greater.
Can I ask
Like
one?
he won't lock in with me, and that's the problem.
Can
So
I-
you the man of the
different
relationship.
question.
No,
That's a
I'm not.
different
I'm not
question.
the man in the relationship.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on. Time out.
I submit to him.
Y'all calm down.
Hold on. Everybody.
Scenario.
Hold on. Look to your left and right.
I see our potential together.
Okay.
All right, okay.
That's the thing. I see what we could be. I see our potential together.
you.
But he cool with where we at right now
All right, so-
with some like regular stuff.
So let me talk.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
'Cause y'all, hold on, y'all calm down for a second. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. You want me to ask that? Okay.
Please, I love you, girl.
okay.
Please, I want to hear you.
Okay. Because I think you misinterpreting Kira. That's the
No, I got her.
She got some New York in her. So
I see, but I
No,
said I
but
got Chicago in
I
me.
love it
So
because
I need to.
but she's speaking real to you.
No,
baby.
I get it.
Like, because let me help you understand this, because she's speaking real to you right now, baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay for men to get comfortable. It's okay for that. Because I really hate this type of conversation. I'm gonna say this because sometimes you'll think you want this entrepreneur, or you'll think you want this man who makes 6 figures until he constantly has to go to work, and he constantly has to constantly deal with these new employers, or has to constantly deal with these new clients, or the clients who fall through and don't pay. And you have a life where it's like, I get to show up as a husband, I get to show up as a man to my woman, I get to show up for my kids, I get to show up and actually lead in this home. It's okay that you make more money. Y'all can still do it that same way, baby. There are ways around it. But unfortunately for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like. But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work. Waking up every day and showing up for my children, showing up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious, especially when you know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression, seasonal depression. Your girl is telling you, you need to do more. And you like, dang, I'm here. Like, I like where I'm at. And then you don't feel like you're good enough because your girl telling you need to be more ambitious, but she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby. It's the fact that I'm still going. I'm still doing. He can still lead in many ways, even with you making more money. That man can still lead. Like, we have to acknowledge that as well. I don't want you to get too caught up in that. I want you to hear what Kira's saying, because that's real. Don't get too caught up in that. You said this man is taking care of home and all the rest of that stuff. Man, that is a blessing in today's time, baby. That is a treasure. It is a treasure in today's time. And let me tell you something. Y'all can still, baby, if y'all are mindful and you budget right, you can still get that home that you want. If you mindful and you budget right, you can get you some land, you can get you a home, you can get all of those things. But what if getting that nice new build and stuff and all that stuff don't matter as much to him? What if what matters to him is the fact that my children good and my house is good? Like, that's the stuff that matters. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be real quick. I'm gonna tell you this. Take a moment, read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8, something like that. Go and take a minute to read that. Because what it talks about is a man, and I'm being gender neutral. When we say man, we're being gender neutral. A man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional. He's still leading. So we have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like, that's a gem, baby.
So this is actually one of the sharpest takes on the whole panel, because she's actually redefining what ambition can mean for, you know, the woman who's sort of asking the question, which is Roberta, and then also what it means for her man. So her point is his ambition doesn't have to look like 6 figures in clients. Sometimes it can literally just be waking up every day, going to work, and showing up for his family, especially if he's fighting through something to do it. Because what she may not realize is that in the actual workplace that he's in, he has to fight every day to keep his position, because as we know, the job market is cooked, and what has to happen is you have to compete on a daily basis with your other peers at your workspace in order to retain your job, right? And she probably doesn't have any idea about that sort of aspect of his life. So ambition isn't only the version that you pictured. You know what I mean? There could be 2 different definitions here.
Couple more things before we end this episode, because I want to make sure we got the right context. Can you put her question back up there? I just want to make sure we got the right context. So right now, this is not a man you're married to.
No.
Are the children his children?
Yes.
The children are his children, and you guys live together.
Yes.
And you said he pays all the bills,
Yeah.
and you make more money.
Yeah.
Who want her man? Who want her man?
Can I ask how old he
If
is?
you don't want your man, somebody in here gonna take him. Somebody in here gonna
Can I-
take him
can I
off
ask
you.
how old he
They
is?
gonna take him off you.
Hold on, Ace.
Ace. I just want to know how
1
old
second.
he is.
How old is he?
32.
How old is he?
32.
32.
We
I wanna say,
Bro,
We can't win, dog.
I'm
you
not.
got this man fighting for his life. Like, you about to block a major blessing.
But it's been,
And-
okay, more context.
Hold
It's
on.
been
hold on.
years.
Let him finish real quick, and I got you. Okay.
There is so much power in a little bit of patience. Like, this man, you don't know how hard it is for him to provide for you, for the kid. This might be where he's at right now, but a year, 5 years, he'll give you everything you want. Just don't like he's trying. That sounds like a major blessing that you're about to f up.
Kira, hold on. Let me get Kira real quick. Kira.
Last point, then I'm gonna stop talking.
So Ace says she's about to block a blessing over impatience. And what's even crazier is that she tries to say that she makes more than him in front of the whole entire audience, even though she doesn't pay a single bill, which is really weird.
You mentioned that you make more money than him. And I want you to know that was not done by mistake. That was a systemic thing that was put into place. No. Shh. That was a systemic thing that was put into place so that the black woman can be elevated to start looking at their men like they're not doing enough.
No.
It is very intentional, the fact that you make more money, and even though your man is showing up for you, you start looking at him for like, why can't you do more? When you start saying like that, that is proof that their plans work. Can I?
So Kira's argument is that the setup itself trains women to look at men who's showing up and still ask, why isn't he doing more? That's probably what's happening with today's algorithms, right? With YouTube, with TikTok, with Instagram. We're getting fed a lot of this content, and what's happening is that it's programming our minds to believe things that aren't even true. And as we can see here, she believes that he's not ambitious because of whatever reason, right? She wants more, always wants more. And however you feel about the bigger picture there, the smaller point still lands, right? And somewhere along the way, being present just stopped counting as enough.
Can I
Can
please?
I say one thing? Can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah, one thing, and then
Okay, that was
and then we'll wrap it up.
I want to say that I think we all agree what everybody is saying, but let me ask you a question, because this is the life that you got to live.
Exactly.
If he does not grow, can you stay at this level with him?
And that's the thing. And I only mentioned that I make more because she tried to make it out seem like I was some bum or something. I'm not.
I agree.
Okay.
Bum.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you.
a set
Thank
bum.
you.
Okay, but answer
Not
that
because
question.
it's systemic or nothing like that.
Okay, but the question
But
remains,
I
if he
asked
does
the
not grow,
question
can you do
because
it?
How long?
No, I'm
should I
saying
do it?
this is his level. You are with this man. This is what he got. He does not want to grow to the level in which you want to grow. Can you deal with that? Can you deal with this level 10 years later? Are you okay with that?
It's been years, so I'm at my limit. That's why I'm.
Oh, you're not answering the question. Is it yes or no? Can you deal with this level of his ambition?
No.
You can't.
Okay.
Well, who want a man? What he look like? I got a dating app. I get your man. Who you want? You want him? You want him? Tell him that. Listen. Tell him to go on the Kendra G Singles dating app. I get him married by Friday.
All right, check.
Kendra, he love you.
Yeah,
He your biggest fan too.
Girl, I can have your man married by Friday. You better find out. Tell him download that app.
Everybody look to your left and your right. Say shh. Everybody look to your left and right. Say shh. Hitty, I know you have a final thought. I just want to say this, and this is just me speaking from just my masculine perspective. The fact that this man is covering the bills, even though he knows you make more, let me tell you what he's doing. This man is willing to maybe put things on pause so that you can elevate. Think about it. What you make becomes almost just yours. What you choose to do, you have the freedom to pivot and pivot and pivot. Try this, go to school, because this man is saying, I'm going to sacrifice and take care of the foundational things so that you can have a choice whether or not you want to work or not. And I'm just saying, like, the reason I'm appalled is because that's most men's dream, to be able to take care of things so it's an option for their woman to work. And so when you saying that man lacked ambition, I just think it's ambition in a direction you can't recognize.
And this is absolutely crazy because Hitty flips the entire thing around. This man's covering everything, even knowing she out-earns him, which means her money stays hers. That means she's able to pivot, go back to school, take the risk, have the free time to do whatever she wants because he's holding the foundation. So that means that she has a choice. And she's probably never seen that. She's probably so bored because she has all this freedom and she's like, oh, I'm making all this money, you know, he's coming home every day, I have all this free time, and you know, she's just looking at him and just like, she's probably just like, I want to do more because I have this full foundation under me and we should just be trying to get after more. But the thing is, he's not lacking ambition, he's spending it on her and she just can't truly see that. If you guys enjoyed watching, make sure to check out these other videos on the left and right, and also make sure to like and subscribe. We're currently on a goal to reach 500 subscribers, and it would mean a lot to us if you could just help us get there. Honestly, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.